Hey, welcome to the Popcorn Perspective. It's AK, and we got a little treat here for Jay. He has no idea really what's happening. I somewhat told him just the gist of it, but I have a little game for you, Jay. Are you ready?
Okay, so yeah, you have this game. This entire few days we've been planning out. We were gonna do Superman. We're gonna do like Fantastic Four. Movies coming out in July. That makes sense. And now you threw this on me like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah,
So
I've
why don't
worked
you
on
explain the
this. Yeah,
premise?
I mean it's just Jeopardy. So the basis is to see how well you can go against the audience on answering who knows the most MCU stuff. Hey Nova. So it's all MCU related questions. The categories I will go ahead and let you know is Earthbound, Cosmic Wonders, Power Levels, MCU versus the comics. So there's four categories. Yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get a single one.
you will. I made some of them very easy and then some of them stupidly hard,
Okay.
or
Okay.
at least hard for me. People in the comments might differ. They might find this very
Alright.
easy and I might be dumb here, but
I'm gonna ask
you
for
can have
hints.
fun. Yeah, I guess you can have hints. Why not? We can have fun with this, but it is a Jeopardy format, so you have to answer each question with a question format. So what is blank? Who is blank?
Sounds
So
good.
you know how Jeopardy works, right? All that fun
Yes.
stuff. Yeah. All right. Let me know when you're ready, man. I'll get this started.
Let's go.
Alrighty. Which one would you like to pick?
All right, let's do power levels for 300. So we're
Oh
smack
gosh.
dab in the middle. First Avenger to die. Okay, trying to think. Are we talking about movies or comics?
Anything. This is all movies, unless it says movie versus comics.
Okay, perfect. So I am gonna go with. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go with Scarlet Witch. No, sorry. um, I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson's character, and she played the Black Widow. So I'm gonna go with Scarlett Johansson's version of the Black Widow.
Did not see that one coming.
Oh no! Wait, was he an Avenger?
He kind of somewhat joined towards the last
What?
30 minutes of Age of Ultron. He and Scarlet Witch worked together with the Avengers, so I consider him a honorary member.
No, no, no! I want in the comments that I should have deserved that.
Yeah,
I
let me know,
refuse
guys.
this.
Like I said,
Also,
some of
I did.
these, I threw
I didn't
curveballs
pose it
in.
as a question, so
No,
I
it's
would have
fine.
gotten it wrong.
Yeah, I'm not no Jeopardy official here. We're just having some fun.
Okay, I totally forgot Quicksilver, so
Yeah,
that's fair.
did not see that one coming, did you?
Actually, you know what? With that logic, I still would have been wrong because it would have been Vision. Vision would have technically been the first Avenger to die.
I mean, technically, he did die in Infinity Wars, and he was the first of the Avengers to die in Infinity Wars by the hands of
Yes.
Thanos. But, um, I guess if you want to look even further, we can say Agent Coulson. He kind of is the reason why the Avengers came together at the end of Avengers
Right,
1.
but they weren't the Avengers at the time.
Yeah, so by the point
So,
they became the
I
Avengers,
think
Quicksilver
Habits.
honorarily joined.
Yeah, he wasn't rude. I don't know about that.
Yeah, I threw that. Yeah, some of these I threw a little twist in there. You might have some issues with them, but take it up to the guy who wrote the questions. Me.
You?
Oh no! Oh no!
No,
Oh,
it's
no.
alright. I'm closing my eyes.
Oh, no.
Is it still on the screen? Okay, there we go.
Hey guys, we're learning here, but you have 0 points so far. I'm writing them
Yep.
down as we go along,
That's fair.
and unfortunately, it does not show that you already have it done. So I do have that written down that you've already
It's
completed
okay.
the power level 300. But what next are you gonna pick?
Let's go with Earthbound 200.
The villain who brought the first Avengers together.
Okay. This. How do you phrase the question again?
Who is or what is or
Okay.
yeah.
Who is Loki?
Perfect. And that was for 200. Jay gets 200. And that was
Can we,
first round.
for a moment, reminisce how good that first Avengers movie was? I rewatched it recently, and that
I
movie
haven't
still
seen
holds
it
up.
forever. Does it really hold up still?
It does. It's such a good movie. Like the action scenes are good. The it grips you. The drama, the characters, for all the characters that we enjoy, like each one gets a really distinct moment, and
I need to.
It's
I need
such
to
a good
rewatch it.
movie.
It's been I honestly don't think I've seen it since I was getting hyped up for Infinity Wars and Endgame. So it's probably been about
Okay.
5, 6 years, maybe longer.
You know what? Let's do a rewatch. Like,
Okay,
I,
I'm down.
the
Yeah.
old Avenger movies actually hold up so well. They're,
I'm
they're
down
so
to do,
good.
yeah, that'd be fun. Like a grand MCU rewatch or something along those
Yeah,
lines. It would be kind of fun. I could be game for that.
yeah.
Alrighty. So you have 200 points. That was from Earthbound. What is
Alrighty.
next?
Let's do MCU versus comics, which I'm definitely not gonna get. So let's do 500. Why not? Let's just go for the big
Yeah, I
one.
had to do a lot of research on this one because a lot of these even I had to figure out. But
Oh no. Is Loki's daughter in the comics?
so who is Loki's daughter in the comics? It's hard
who
to frame
is?
these things as answers for questions. It's hard to do. It's easier said
Okay.
than done. But
Okay. Let us. Okay, so in the comics, Loki. Gosh, I wouldn't know at all.
I can give you a hint.
Let's.
She
Sure,
is a
give me a hint.
villain in a MCU movie already done.
She-
She's already been in a movie.
It's not Hela, is it? Who is Hela? I don't know. No way! What?
Job.
What?
Yeah,
That's
that
the
one shocked
daughter?
me. That one shocked me as well.
Oh
Apparently
my
we had her
gosh.
With the ice giant or some kind of giant or something. Yeah, it's wild. Apparently it's from Norse mythology. So
Well, Hela and
you got
Deadpool, you know?
500.
That's
Good
also
job.
something.
Yeah, that is, isn't it? Alrighty, so you got.
Well, I would not
500.
have gone to that without the hint. Thank you.
I'll give you
All right.
250 for that. No.
What's this nothing? Like, is that
No,
something
nothing's
I'm supposed
there.
to?
No. I couldn't think of another topic, so it's a blank full of blank, as you can
Okay.
blanky tell.
What is Akshay being lazy?
Nothing.
All right, cool. Let us do. I did power levels for 300. Let's do power levels for 400. Fought Thanos 1v1 without any armor or assistance in Infinity War. Without any armor or assistance in Infinity War. I would have to go without any power, armor, or assistance. Gosh, this is tough. So I'm trying to think of the battles that we had, right?
Hmm.
And the Iron Man and Thanos, very, very impressive. I love that battle scene.
Remember, though, it says Infinity War. Which fight was that? Which you gotta also think of just that one movie. You cannot think of Endgame or any other movies that had a potential fight that you're thinking of. So
Okay.
make sure you focus on just one movie.
Okay, Infinity War. That was the first one out of the two.
Hmm.
So, yeah. Iron Man, that was a good one, but Iron Man had his armor, so we can't consider that. And then we have Thanos versus Thor. Super awesome battle scene. Again, he had his hammer. So
Hammer's okay. Weapons okay and all that, but when I say armor, I mean he's not using like something that an additional protection or additional barrier to for protection. Like he's not using other people helping him out. He's fighting just a one-on-one. There's no other people helping him. No other assistances outside.
okay, it's really tough because a lot of the battles were kind of fought together, but the only one I can think of is probably Hulk right in the beginning because he didn't really have assistance from anyone, but he got his shit beat out of him. So I'm gonna go with is it the Incredible Hulk?
You might have had me on that one because I was thinking the fight between Scarlet Witch and him because that's when she came and saved everyone at the end
Okay,
or towards
okay.
the end. But you might have had me. I feel like I should give you some points for that because technically you're right. He did fight him one-on-one and get his ass handed to him in like 10 seconds. But I was more focused on an actual like a more balanced one-on-one fight. So I was more
Okay.
focused on Scarlet Witch. So I'll get. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and give you like half credit on power level for 400. I'm gonna give you 200 points for that.
All right, I'm good with that.
You good with that? Yeah, I think that works out. Alrighty.
Let us go with
You have
Cosmic.
not done. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say you haven't done any cosmic wonders yet.
Yeah, let's say our Cosmic Wonders. Let's do 200. Let's play it safe.
The Guardians of the Galaxy fights to recover which Infinity Stone?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I would like to
this
say
is referencing the first movie. I should have specified that.
that's fine. That's fine. Is it the Power Stone?
Good job.
Yes, sir. Let's go.
Good job.
I love that movie. It's such a
Good
good
movie.
movie.
I didn't watch it
Talking
the first time, but
about
it definitely aged so well.
it did. Oh my gosh! And talking about the director James Gunn, cannot wait for Superman. Just recently watched the
Dude, it
trailer.
looks that trailer, the one that the take is a now release trailer that came out a couple days ago.
Yes,
Wow.
they showed so many. They showed the Reverse Flash, right?
What? I didn't see
Did
that.
they not? Okay, I might have misread it. My bad.
I mean,
But-
if he did,
Yeah,
wow. But
Okay.
I'm more or
I might be
less,
mistaken.
yeah. But the flight scene where he's flying, holy crap, that looks like a
The
Top Gun level of
It's
flight.
yeah, it sounds really good. And
The cinematography looks great.
Luther like actually seems menacing.
Oh, he's terrifying. Holy crap, this guy has like anger problems, which, yeah,
I
can't.
cannot wait for this movie.
It looks.
It's probably gonna
I-
be cheesy and corny at times, but I think it's gonna be a great movie.
But I think, yes, it's gonna be cheesy and corny because that is what Superman is. But it also has the gun flair, so he's gonna use the cheesy and the corniness to make it more
Yeah.
wholesome and to drive the character plot forward. Because
Agreed.
Gunn is
Agreed.
very character focused. He does a great
He
job of
is.
character writing. So I can't wait to see how he interprets Supes, and I'm hyped.
Same. All right, sorry. Cosmic Wonders for 500. Let's go for it.
Oh, big money.
Doctor Strange's first cosmic entity that he encounters in the dark dimension, which is Dormammu. Yes.
Good job.
Uh,
500.
This is a movie I really enjoyed. So
Very good movie. I actually liked the
Yes.
second one. I know people didn't care for the second one all that well. I enjoyed Multiverse of Badness. I
in retrospect, I actually really liked it. Yes, you're absolutely right. When it first came out, I had my quirks and I had my desires that I wanted them to explore. But looking back at it, I think it was a really good movie.
it wasn't the movie I wanted it to be, but I liked
Yeah.
the movie that we got.
Yes, agreed.
Unlike Quantumania, it was not the
Don't-
movie I
don't
wanted to
get me
be,
started.
and it was still a bad movie. Alrighty, so that was Cosmic Wonders
Oh.
for 500.
Did you want to read the questions out, or are you not able to read them?
I could read them out, or you could read them out. It doesn't matter.
Okay, I think in Jeopardy, like you typically read them out. So
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah.
I've read a couple out. You read a couple out. It's fine. We can take turns. I'm not.
all
Judged.
right, cool, sounds good.
Alrighty, but that was Cosmics for 500. What do you have? What is next on the docket for you?
Let's go Earthbound for 100.
Okay. This city housed the Avengers Tower.
Which is New York City.
Easy, alright? You would expect.
Easy money. Let's go. Let's go. You know, the city that gets destroyed every
Yeah.
movie.
Just imagine.
Why
I've
do
said this
people live
before,
there?
But like, yeah, the interest rates in New York must be abysmal. Worse
The
than
insurance rates.
now.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Worse than
How do you even get? How do you get insurance over God? It's like literally like God destroyed my car. Like what the? Like what am I supposed to do about this?
Technically, there is a comprehensive. It is considered comprehensive. Act of God is a comp on your policy. So I wonder, in the MCU terminology, is that still considered comprehensive? Something you can't act. Yeah. As an insurance guy, yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah. All right.
that
Cool.
was
So
Earthbound for one. Mhm.
I would like to go back to MCU Comics. Let's do 100.
You sure about this?
Okay, so who created Ultron in the comics? Oh man, I know I'm gonna miss all of these questions.
This one I knew. Come on, even I knew this one, and I've only read I've read a handful of comics, a decent amount, but nothing that had to do with this character in it. So it's a character I've never really read much of, besides the ones that he's like around the main storylines in. But
Okay, so
he is a big comic book character.
I want to preface this by saying this answer I'm gonna give is a cop out for anything tech related. It always comes out to Tony Stark because he always has some embedded code somewhere that he
Do you
exploits.
mind if we back up a little bit? The
Yeah.
topic is MCU versus comic books. So
Uh-huh.
they're going to be a difference between the two. It's not going to be the same. And in the movies, you're correct. There was Tony Stark who created Ultron, but it's
Oh
not
man.
Tony. I'm giving you a lot of hints on this one. 400 points.
Ugh. Okay, I have no idea. Dude.
You're on the
Who-
right track. Think scientist.
Who is the thinker?
think the Thinker is a DC villain, if I'm not mistaken, but no, it's Hank Pym.
Hank Pym creates it in the comics? Holy
Yeah,
shit.
he's also a
Okay.
founding member of the Avengers, if I'm not mistaken. Correct me below if I'm wrong, but yeah, he does create Ultron. As you tell,
That's
the guy in
awesome.
the back there, that's Ultron. That's like all of his variations, and Ultron is behind him, haunting his dreams. Basically, like the comic. Yeah.
That's super dope. Cool.
hmm
I didn't know that.
But they didn't have Hank in the MCU at that point, so they used Tony, which perfectly fine with the
Yeah,
movies.
it actually
Yeah,
makes
yeah.
sense. Yeah. Okay, I kind of want to get through this that I think I'm just going to do terrible with. So let's do MCU versus comics 200. The difference between MCU and comic version of Steve Rogers giving Sam Wilson the shield. Oh man.
What is the key difference?
What is the key difference? Let's go with in the comics, Steve Rogers is actually going to the moon. Okay, what's the answer?
What happens after Steve Rogers loses his super soldier serum? So once he loses the super soldier, he starts aging normally. So he gives the shield to Sam to take over his mantle.
Ah, darn, so close. So close.
It's very similar to what they did in the movies, but in the movies he goes back to live his life. In the
Okay.
comics, he kind of just something happens. He loses the serum, and he stops the aging, and he ages fast, basically.
I see. Okay, cool. All right.
All right.
Which MCU comics did I do? Did I do
You've
500?
you've done 1, 2, and 5. You had 3.
Okay,
and 4.
let's do 300. Spider-Man reveals himself to the public in the comics. Okay, so we definitely remember in the movies, it's forced upon him when Mysterio uses the cameras to basically show Peter as Spider-Man.
Mhm.
So in the comics, let's go with Peter reveals he's Spider-Man. Maybe when he's infected with venom, I could see like his ego being super high. I don't know. That's a reasonable guess. Let's go with that.
Nope. It's when he signs his name to the government for Civil War, and he signs up for the
Oh shoot,
yeah.
that makes sense. Okay.
He's a flip flopper in the Civil War. He joins
Okay.
Captain America, Iron Man like 3 times over. Yeah, but
I mean,
when
he's a
he
kid.
yeah,
It makes sense.
but when he does side with the Registration Act, he has to reveal himself, and he goes public as Peter Parker.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, and this is a badass picture. I just love this, like all of them lined up against each other.
I
It's so
know.
cool. It's such
It
a
is.
dope shot.
All right.
Alrighty,
Let's
so that was
do the
3.
last one: MCU versus comics for 400. This Shield agent was a white man with brown hair and fought in World War II. Okay. Shield agent, white man, brown hair. Did he have an eye patch?
I'm not giving you any hints on this one.
Oh, come on.
It's your
Okay.
last MCU versus comic. I'm not giving you any hints on this one.
This is going left field, but I'm going to go with Nick Fury.
You're correct.
Let's go! Let's go! I know something in the comics.
Good job. When you said eye patch, I was trying to hold in my laughter. I was like, do not show any facial twitching.
You did a good
Alright.
job there. Good poker
So all
player.
your MCU versus comics are finally gone. So hey, you know what?
Oof.
You got that 400 off that one. So I mean, you got 2 out of 5 correct. So that's not bad.
Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. I think I got the 500 and 400, right? Something like
Yeah,
that.
you got
Or
the 5 and 400. Yeah, yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right, let's go. Power levels 100. Which Avenger lifted Mjolnir outside of Thor? So we know a elevator can lift Mjolnir.
That was so stupid. I loved it.
Oh man. Okay, and in the movies we did see Vision lift Mjolnir. I do know Captain America does lift it in the comics. Sorry, in the movies, but I'm gonna say as well that Captain America. Oh, this is not the comic. Sorry, Captain America. Is Captain America the answer?
Yes.
Yes.
I
All right.
was so
Sorry.
say, if you had said like someone else, I would have been so mad. Like, I mean, sure, you're correct. Vision did lift it, but Vision is not a human or like he's a he's technology. Like he's a techno whatever. So I wouldn't consider
Yeah,
him.
but he has a soul because he has a soul.
Yeah.
Mm.
I feel like these Vision every like the last like the one with Hulk and all that. It's kind of hard to quantify if that was a fight or if that was like Vision holding this. If that's considered like a human entity or an Avenger. I don't know. It's kind of hard to
Look,
quantify.
man. So
Yeah.
I'm in software, and this whole AI thing is becoming big. I want to think after a certain level of intellect, you do have some sort of being or soul.
My question to
I'm
you is,
pro,
when are you
like-
building me a Jarvis?
I'm pro Vision being a being. In the comments, let us know, is Vision a being? In my opinion, yes. In AK's opinion, he's
I'm
a
not saying-
freaking elevator and nothing more.
He's no more than my phone, a calculator.
Ouch.
No,
Ouch,
I love
ouch,
you, Vision.
ouch.
Alrighty, so
Alright,
that was
Have
power
we
level
done
100.
Earthbound 500 yet?
You have not.
Red Guardian's real name. Oh no. Oh no. Who is David Harbour? You said real name. I don't know how real we're trying to get.
I mean,
How meta are we trying to get? So,
this
final
Deadpool
answer.
level meta.
Final answer. David Harbour. In the comments. Let me know why I'm right.
So you don't get that 500, and I'm not giving you any of that point. So
That's fair.
let's
That's
go
fair.
back to it.
Have we done Cosmic Wanderers 500?
We have. You've done
We
5,
have.
and you have 200.
All right. Let's do Cosmic Wanderers 400.
400.
Yeah.
The race of Ronan the Accuser.
Oh, dang it. I know this. Ah. Which is Krill? Is that a Star Trek term? Kree. God damn it. Oh, no. I was so close.
Come on. The Cosmic Wonders are all going to be Guardians or like Thor related because it's
No,
space
I
bound.
know.
And you just said you love Guardians 1. And
Look,
I
man,
thought that was
Krill
a
and
for
Kree
show.
is so similar. It's not that different.
I think that is Star Trek, right?
It is Star Trek,
I think so,
unfortunately.
yeah.
Uh,
That's funny.
okay, let's do power levels 400. Have I done that?
Power level you have. You done 100, 400, and 300.
All right, let's do 500.
Has the ability to travel between universe, a power considered rare amongst cosmic beings.
Has the ability that has to be America Ferrera. Wait, no.
I kind of want to just give you it for that.
Oh no!
Is that your final answer?
No.
I'll give
Okay.
you. Go again.
From Doctor Strange, the parallel verse one, America Chavez.
There you go.
Let's go. I'm sorry, Ugly Betty.
that was
You're
good.
awesome, but maybe not interdimensional awesome.
The power level.
That was,
Yeah, that was power level,
I think, yeah, power
Power
level.
level 500. Perfect. Okay.
I guess I watched Barbie recently. Maybe, I don't know.
Hey, it's a great movie. So
It is. It's a fun movie. Ryan Gosling. Seriously, I love that guy. Isn't he in the next
Star Wars. He's going to be in
Star
the
Wars.
movies. Yeah. Mhm.
I know.
Mia Goth
I cannot wait for
she's
that
playing the
movie.
Villain, so
Yeah, I cannot wait for that. I think that's gonna be
Starfighter?
my favorite.
it's gonna
Yeah,
be
I think that's gonna be my
interesting.
favorite out of
I
the new
believe-
slate that they have.
You sure it's not going to be the and I'm blanking on his name. I do forgive, but the guy who directed Logan. What is his name? The director of Logan.
Dude, I know who you're talking about, but yeah,
He's doing
Um,
he's doing a prequel to the Jedi Order movie. That's gonna be
I don't know, dude.
fantastic. If you
Kind of
go
in love with
yeah,
with
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling. But alrighty, so that was power level 500. So what do you have next?
What do we have for Earthbound? How many do we have left?
Yeah, you have 200, 100, and 500 completed. So next is 3 and 4.
Let's do 300.
Governmental occurrence to force heroes to register.
Oh, shoot baskets. Do you ever take a test and it's like the answer was there earlier?
And you're like looking through the pages, like, where's the answer at? Where's that answer?
And
Yo,
this is
what
why
I
I did
was saying is when I look at it, it's like, wait, did I get this answer wrong? Because I get this answer wrong. This answer will be wrong.
Oh, man. Dude, this is why I did terrible in school.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
why we
okay.
do this.
It is the Accords. It is the Sokovia Accords. Which is the Sokovia Accords? There we go.
Yeah. Sorry, I clicked that too fast, but you got it correct.
No, you're good.
Perfect.
And
Alright, so that was...
Cosmic... I want to do Cosmic Wanderers. You pick one for me.
Alright, so you have 100 and 300. I'll pick 300 for you.
Let's do it.
The sacrifice that the Red Skull demands in exchange for the Soul Stone. What is the sacrifice?
Which is the soul for a soul?
Is that your answer?
Yeah, that's my answer. Oh, come on! It is a soul for a soul! Oh, I don't like this.
That was the
This
caveat. That's where
bugs me.
Gamora started laughing because Gamora thought Thanos loved nobody in the world, only to realize no.
That's
one person
fair.
should- yeah.
That's fair. I'll accept it. Not gonna pull a Brennan Lee Mulligan and go on a rant of how...
I mean, I feel like you've done that like twice already, like a couple of them. So not to his level, but it's
Not his... No one can be at his level.
goals.
Alright, let's do the last one for Cosmic Wanderers, which is 200.
No, Cosmic Wonder. The last one is 100.
100.
apologize.
Yeah, my bad.
The Asgard refers to Earth as what realm?
Which is Midgard?
Yeah.
Yes.
Perfect. For 100, easy money.
Easy money.
And that was Cosmic. Yes. Okay. Perfect.
Yes.
So Cosmic is completed, and MCU is completed, and you have one. Do you have 2 questions left? You have power
Okay.
level for 100.
Let's do power
and
levels.
Earthbound for 400.
Let's do power levels first, and then we'll leave Earthbound last.
Alright, power levels for 100. Wait, I feel like we've done
Wait.
this one. Yeah, I
Which
do
is
apologize.
Captain
It's
America.
200. Oh, sorry.
Okay.
It's
No, you're good,
200.
I'll close my eyes.
No, you're good. You're good. Alright, we're good.
Alright,
so
cool.
power level for 200. I do apologize.
The Mind Stone awoken the hidden powers in which Avenger? Mind Stone. Mind Stone. Oh,
This?
Oh, okay. Shoot. See, this can be 2 answers, right? Technically. No? Am I mistaking the Mind Stone? Okay.
I wouldn't say 2, but I guess you could say... No, because the thing about the question, it awoke a power within an Avenger.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Mind Stone was owned by Loki when he came. The Chitauri gave it to him, right? That was the Mind Stone.
Mm-hmm.
He tried to control Tony. It didn't work. He controlled a few other people.
Slight spoiler for the last question that you're about to hit, but these 2 questions are very related, and that's all I want to
Ooh.
say. I remember what the next
Hashtag
question
planned.
was too.
Okay, Mind Stone awoke the hidden powers in which Avenger? So it powers that already existed, and it awoke them. I'm gonna go with... Wanda was Reality Stone, wasn't it? Oh, shoot, baskets. I'm drawing a blank on this one, so I'm gonna take a shot in the dark. I'm gonna go with... Is it Vision? Scarlet Witch! No!
This was
Why did I
based
think
on a
there's-
TV show when they show her backstory in the flashback. When you see her being tortured by the Hydra agents, and they're using the stone, and the stone awakens the Scarlet Witch.
Okay, hear me out. Wouldn't it be more accurate for her powers to be awakened by the Reality Stone? Because she bends reality. Especially
but-
in that show.
But she hid her cosmic force deep within her mind,
Right.
basically.
Okay,
It was
that's fair.
suppressed due to all the trauma she endured, and then once
Okay.
it needed to fight back, it woke up to protect her, type thing.
Yeah.
Being tortured by the Hydra agents.
That makes sense, actually. Yeah, I can accept that. Alright, let's do the last one. Earthbound.
Earthbound for 400.
Organization that came after S.H.I.E.L.D. that is more focused on space-related activities?
Mm-hmm. Like I said, it was related to the last question.
Okay, organization that came after Shield.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean it came after? Like they were in pursuit of Shield, or after Shield got disbanded, they took
After
their
Shield
place?
got disbanded, or went into hiding after the Hydra and all that. Think what the last question was referencing, and that's all I'm going to say.
Oh God. Okay.
Think-
Last question is.
I'm going to add one additional hint for you.
Uh-huh.
That these are the only two questions. I mean, this is our last question, so you should but these were the only two questions I pulled from the TV show, and it's all from the same TV show.
Oh, dang it. Okay. I didn't realize they were related more to space-related activities. I think that's the thing that was throwing me.
Yeah. Yeah. That
So
is
which?
more of a throwaway to confuse you, but
Okay, that's fair. You did confuse me. Which is Sword, right? I believe that's what
Correct.
the name was. Yeah.
yes, it's a weapon observation area. So yeah, it's more space related. If you watch the Marvels, the the space system or satellite that they are in most of the movie is a Sword observatory center.
I
in space.
see. Okay. Yeah. I missed that movie.
It's a good movie. I actually enjoyed it. It wasn't the greatest, but it had a lot of good moments, and the action was fine, and the end credit was amazing. But
Okay.
but
See, I heard that, right? Like it was a good movie, but everyone kept talking about the end credit and how great it was. So I was like, maybe it wasn't that good a movie.
the end credit was far better than it needed to be. For what the movie was, it was like it was a fun movie. It was forgettable. I'll be honest, it was forgettable. But that end credit just kind of was like, wait, that's not unforgettable. That's pretty memorable, and it's a great end credit, and it's going to play off in Doomsday, guaranteed. But I
Okay.
just calculated how much you got. You got $4,000. So I'm
Whoa.
not giving you anything. This was just
Aw.
all for fun. But I
You
might
suck.
write you a dead check, or maybe I'll cash the check for 10 years in advance. So if in 10 years in advance, I'll postmark it for 10 years. And, but I just want to throw something together, so, have some fun here.
No, this is awesome. I loved it.
Hope you enjoyed it.
And
Yeah.
let us know how much better you did than me.
Did you guys completely riff this? Did you guys get majority of the questions right? Was I dumb thinking these questions were hard? Let us know down below, but let us know what
No,
did you
these
get?
are
'Cause
hard.
he got $4,000. So did you guys hit that amount? Was it lower, above? Maybe next time I'll add some more flair to the Jeopardy. I know this is just the base. We were just having fun with it, but maybe next time I might add some double Jeopardy or have some more fun with it. Maybe get another
Yeah.
guest involved and have you go head to head with somebody
Compete
else.
against them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do Lord of the Rings. I think it'll be fun.
That would be fun.
That would
But-
be There's so much lore to it. Like I'd be terrible,
I
but it'll
would
be
be-
fun.
We can add like Rings and Power. We can add like J.R.R. Tolkien, and then we can add
Yeah.
like movie lore, and then like just confuse the shit out of people.
Silmarils, like everything. Yeah. Let's do it.
Yeah. Or we can even do even better. We can do we can do like something none of us knows anything about. Like let's just do like DC, because when it comes to DC,
Oh.
I don't know much about. And I feel like
Mm.
that'd be kind of fun. Or maybe we should do it for every movie franchise coming out. Jurassic World is having a fourth movie coming out next month, so let's do a Jurassic World one.
What combination of DNA did they use for this dinosaur? Like, I don't fucking know.
What movie was most forgettable? The one I haven't seen yet, the fifth one. Sorry. The movie looked good. That movie does look good, but I just don't know why we're doing another one, so that's why I'm just seeing
It looks good. It looks really
Yeah,
good.
it
I
looks
don't know.
It looks
I think it'll be
but
good.
At the
I'm gonna
same
watch it.
time, I'll watch it, but at the same time, do we need another one?
We need more entertainment.
The last two have been pretty bad. I guess they
Your
made money.
your YouTube channel literally relies on entertainment content. Yes, you need more entertainment.
Touche. And with that, let us know down below which one. Should we do another Jeopardy? What topic should we do? If you want to join, let us know down below. If you want to, join us in one of our discussions and compete with one of us head to head, it'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, you'll definitely beat me.
Probably.
All right, guys.
All right, you
Peace.
guys. Peace out. Good job, man.